Past my redemption. How could I question when you prove that you died for me? You walked me through. Midnight, midday, never early, never late. You see by what he claimed. Living up life the same. Out in the rain, you're so alone, so free. Yeah, I've been doing that. Ain't been doing it since.
Play. Yeah.
I didn't mess you up back there, did I, Gary?
I got it fixed now.
Good morning. Oh man, that was a good one. Good one. How are you this morning? Beautiful day outside, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Huh? Like that. That was good. Beautiful day. This is a day.
The Lord has made.
What are you gonna do with it?
Rejoice and be glad in it.
Another, another one. To enjoy. Not to worry, but to enjoy. Right? Blessed Father, we thank you, Lord, that we can gather in your house. Thank you for here today. We ask that you bless the time to spend here. Fill our hearts with the Spirit, Father. Help us to hear your word, what you would have us do. God, you grant us, Lord. We may glorify you. In Jesus' name. Any prayer requests this morning? Margaret?
I'd like for you to remember the friend I used to make her. His brother had gone to England for him yesterday. So, keep him in your prayers. And also Betty messaged me, she really wanted to be here at the end of the day. She loved you all. She said that everybody in here felt well welcome, but her foot is so sore and she can't get her food in. So she said she'd have to stay off of it today. So remember her.
Anyone else? Plugging along?
Yeah.
Anyone else? Any other unspoken?
Several.
Mary, Carol, Margaret, and Mama, and Dean. Bella has an unspoken too. Any other requests?
Um, then you get on that medicine for a week, so. I give you a little more patient.
Yeah. Takes time, right? After we say we live in a microwave society, we want everything now. Now. That don't work like that, does it?
Right on time.
It's perfect time. Any other requests? Continue to pray for the whole family. So Dylan, Fabian, Dale's getting there now. Kids going up. Anyone else? If everyone will come back, we'd be full of you. Y'all? Anyone else? Get busy and I get full. Get all people. I shouldn't be that busy. Anyone else? Anyone else? Army, you mind leading us in prayer this morning?
Heavenly Father, we thank you for the opportunity to be in the house of prayer, and thank you for all your blessings. And bring these prayer requests before you, Lord. We know their needs. We pray that we all have an open heart to receive the word. We give you praise and honor and glory for it all. In Jesus' name, amen.
Man, you guys didn't make it for the movie night last night. That was really good news. Really good news. I think I had some tears coming out of my eyes a couple times. Got how good of a tearjerker that movie was. But it was called Indivisible. The movie is back playing on the table. If anyone wants to borrow it, more than welcome to take it. Just let us know. Get it. That way we know who has it for the next person. Right? Weeks, right? 2 weeks away from our yard sale. From Dale's house. National fight. Time to pick work here. It is 14,827 National Fight. 2 houses down from the Union Albert store. So the 15th and 16th will be under our sale. Ladies, good morning. And gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that awful? It is awful. It is awful. There's 15th and 16th. I'd say Thursday night. We'll set up. If you want to come help us set up, we'll probably start about 5 or 6 o'clock. Really use them. While we set all that stuff up. The more donations we get, the longer it takes to set it up.
I'm going to pick up some more after church.
Huh?
We're going to pick up some more after church.
Oh, you are? Oh. Margaret? Down there? And then our church picnic is coming up June 12th at the Party Park, Party Park, in Texasville. Everyone knows where that's at, right? Everybody know where it's at? Huh? If you don't, get with us and we'll make sure you know. Yeah. Her brain is still young and works better than I. All right. We have a few birthdays this week. May already. Can you believe that? Hey. 3 of them on the 4th. Emmanuel Macy, David Frank, and Robert Mills. Then Artorius is on the 5th. Let's sing happy birthday to them.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you.
And your anniversary. Ellsworth, better known as Beanie, and Mary Henson on the 2nd, and Lee and Kathy Henson on the 5th. Let's sing happy birthday.
Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary. God bless you. Happy anniversary.
Yeah, I told you those younger minds work better than the older. Yeah. Been a while, right? Okay, let's do this so we don't get knocked out of Facebook and YouTube and all that good stuff. Federal law, Title 17, 107 allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted material under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. Fair use allows for the quoting of copyrighted materials and the creation of a new work for purposes, including but not limited to criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research, or worshiping the Lord. Scotland did. Fair use preserves the free flow of culture. Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Dave. Need a little reminder sometimes. All right, Gary, now we can play some music.
All right.
Pray for a piano player, too.
I forgot that one was a little loud. Turning.
The Bible says in the last days, it's going to be a great revival. I see it happening.
Yep.
Starting now. I said about the truck being built. Look what happens. All kinds of people here. So, and I'll get
Okay. This next song's on page 404 in the hymnal. Jesus, tears flow. Jesus, 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 is a friend that's such a friend of God. Feel the gathered clouds of sorrow. Jesus, tell it to Jesus. Are you anxious? What shall we tomorrow? Tell it to Jesus alone. Tell it to Jesus. Tell it to Jesus. such a friend or brother. Jesus, oh, you troubled at the thought of dying. Tell it to Jesus. Tell it to Jesus. Coming kingdom you Jesus. Tell it to Jesus. He is a friend that's such a friend or brother. Tell it to Jesus.
Children are good.
It's like that.
Okay. I grew. Salvation. You are my soul. You are
Been on my heart. Yeah, I never knew. Only part we ever sang is,
The course. The course, yeah.
That's a very interesting video. Um, and if you're playing something, I don't want you don't have to agree with him or anything that he believes in. Gary? Started about 13:22.
Come on in, everybody. We got a special show for you tonight. Specific subject, we're going to talk about what you can do. You. Besides sit here and watch ugly mug talking, okay? What can you do? And that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So the first thing I want to show you, I'm going to show you 3 little clips, okay, that I've picked out. And the first one is it's something that I shared last night. It's a 30-second clip, and I'm going to share it again because it's going to set the stage for what I want to share here. Okay? So let me get it to the beginning. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Now, this is General Flynn speaking at a rally. It's about 30 seconds. I want you to listen closely to what he's going to say because it's going to be the premises of the entire evening here tonight over the next few minutes. Here we go. Listen up. This is a no-kidding time in this country. Thank you. This is a no-kidding time in this country. This is not a time to just sit up and complain. This is not a time we've never been in before. Compared to 1775, 1776, you can compare to the Civil War, you can compare to World War I, World War II. There is no comparison. We have not been here before. We have not experienced the presidential election that was stolen in the middle of the night. And it was, and we knew. Okay. We're experiencing something we've never experienced before. And that's what set the stage for what I'm fixing to share with you. Now, what I'm fixing to share with you.
Did you want me to start somewhere else?
Really a neat story. I think you're really gonna like this. A lot of you have never heard this. Now, a lot of you that's in business, you've probably heard this, but it's a joy to watch again. For most of you that maybe are not in a business for yourself, you probably haven't seen this. Okay. And so I want to get to that right now. Okay. Here we go. Pay attention. This is beautiful. And there's a reason I'm putting this on. Hang with me here. You heard the butterfly effect? The butterfly effect was a doctoral thesis written in 1963 by Edward Lorenz, and it was presented to the New York Academy of Sciences, laughed out of the place. It's crazy. Butterfly effect studied that a butterfly could flap its wings on one side of the world and set molecules of air in motion and move other molecules of air, could eventually move other molecules of air that could eventually create a hurricane on the other side of the planet. The butterfly effect. It was nuts, but it was interesting. And because it was so interesting, it hung around forever in urban legend. And did you hear that? I want to make sure you heard it. You got to hear this. Here it is. You heard of the butterfly effect? The butterfly effect was a doctoral thesis written in 1963 by Edward Lorenz, and it was presented to the New York Academy of Sciences, laughed out of the place. It's crazy. Butterfly effect studied that a butterfly could flap its wings on one side of the world and set molecules of air in motion and move other molecules of air, who would eventually move other molecules of air that could eventually create a hurricane on the other side of the planet. The butterfly effect. It was nuts, but it was interesting. And because it was so interesting, it hung around forever in urban legend and movies and books until finally physics professors in the mid-90s proved the butterfly effect was accurate and viable, and it worked every time. And not just with butterflies either. It worked with any form of moving matter, including people. They gave it the status of a law. Just like the law of gravity, the butterfly effect is now known as the law of sensitive dependence upon initial conditions. And it works every time. See, Chamberlain is a human example of the butterfly effect. One guy who made one move 140 years ago whose effects still ripples through our lives today. And you are no less an example of the butterfly effect than Chamberlain was. Everything you do matters. Every move you make, every action you take matters not just for you or your family or your hometown. Everything you do matters for all of us and forever.
I was in a hotel room a couple of years ago. This was before Peter Jennings died, and I was ironing the left sleeve of a white shirt, and about to go down and talk to a group of people, and the TV was kind of halfway to maybe halfway on, and Peter Jennings was doing that person of the week thing. They still do it. He was doing the person of the week where they highlight somebody and tell about what they. And while I'm kind of halfway paying attention, I hear him say, and so the person of the week for he said, is Norman Borlaug. And then when he said Norman Borlaug, I put the iron down. I ran in front of the TV set. My jaw was around my knees. Norman Borlaug. I didn't know the dude was still alive. I knew who he was. I read the book called The Lost Choice that tells the proof about how much of life matters. And I wrote the story around it. I done some research and I found out about Norman. Like 2 paragraphs about Norman Borlaug. I knew who he was. They had calculated that his work, hybridizing corn and wheat for arid climates, his work through the years, the plains of Siberia, the Dust Bowl of Western Africa, all the desert Southwest, South and Central America, his work, hybridizing corn and wheat for arid climates, has saved from famine the lives of over 2 billion people. The guy saved 2 billion lives. And for that, he was person of the week. It kind of aggravated me because I remember thinking, it's not Norman Borlaug. I was talking to him, it's not Norman Borlaug that did it. It's a guy named Henry Wallace. Henry Wallace was Vice President of the United States under Roosevelt. And a lot of people think, well, wait a minute, I thought Truman was Vice President under Roosevelt. Well, that's true. But remember, Roosevelt served 4 terms. He had 3 different vice presidents, and the middle one was the former Secretary of Agriculture, a man named Henry Wallace. And while he was Vice President of the United States, he used the power of that office to create a station in Mexico whose sole purpose was to hybridize corn and wheat for arid climates. And he hired a young man named Norman Borlaug to run it. And it was Norman Borlaug who won the Nobel Prize, and it was Norman Borlaug who got Person of the Week. But when you think about it, it was Henry Wallace who saved the 2 billion people, wasn't it? Really? And this lady was George Washington Carver. You remember Carver, don't you? The Peanut Stone? Here's one thing people don't know about Carver, is when he was 19 years old, a student at Iowa State University, he had a dairy sciences professor who on Saturday and Sunday afternoons would allow his 6-year-old little boy to go on botanical expeditions with this brilliant student. And it was George Washington Carver that took this little 6-year-old boy and pointed his life in a direction. It was George Washington Carver that took this 6-year-old Henry Wallace and put a vision in his life about plants and what they could do for humanity. It's amazing to think about it. And George Washington Carver flapping those butterfly wings and with the peanut stuff. 266 things he developed from the peanut that we still use today. He flapped his butterfly wings with the sweet potato. 88 things he developed from the sweet potato that we still use today. And while nobody was even looking, butterfly wings a couple of times as a little 6-year-old boy. It just happened to save the lives of 2 billion people and counting. So when you think about it, maybe it was Carver. It should have been Person of the Week. Unless it would have been the farmer from Diamond, Missouri. A man named Moses had a wife named Susan. They lived in a slave state, but they didn't believe in slavery. Well, this was a problem for these psychopaths like Quantrill's raiders who come through farms and villages at night, destroying and killing. And one January night, Quantrill's raiders came through Moses and Susan's farm, and they burned the barn, and they shot several people, and they drove out the lady named Mary Washington, who refused to let go of her infant baby, George. And Mary Washington was Susan's best friend. And because of that relationship, Moses sent word out immediately, and a messenger here, and a message here, trying to create a meeting with Quantrill's raiders, and 2 days later he had it. And he took a black horse, evening time, and then went several hours north to a crossroads in Kansas to be there at the appointed time, meeting 4 of Quantrill's raiders who showed up on horses with the flour sacks over their heads with the eye holes cut out. And there Moses traded the last horse he had left on his farm for what they threw him in a burlap bag. And as he caught it and they thundered off, he went to the ground, and there in that cold darkness with that white breath billowing out, he pulled out of that burlap sack a cold, naked, almost dead infant baby boy. He jerked back in his shirts and he put that baby in next to his skin and covered the child up, and he walked that baby out, talking to him, promising him that he would raise him as his own, telling him he would educate him to honor his mother, who they knew was already dead. And that was the night he told that baby he would give him his name. And that is how Moses and Susan Carver came to raise that little baby George Washington. So when you think about it, maybe it was the farmer from down in Missouri that saved the 2 billion people. Unless. And hey, you guys know we could do this all night. How far back can we go? I mean, really, how far back can we go to show who's moved at what time, at what point in history? How far back can we go to show who it really was who saved the 2 billion people, a number that continues to increase while we sit here? How far back can we go?
How far back can we go? A certain point in history, someone made a decision. Now, I paused this because I want to show you another clip before I come back to the last 40 seconds of this. Okay? So we're going to go to that. Here it is.
This happened July 2nd, 1863. And on the afternoon of July 2nd, this man, a 34-year-old school teacher, was told, whatever you do, you can't leave this position. Placed 3/4 of the way up a hill. Now, at this point, he wasn't a colonel in the Union Army. I mean, he wasn't a school teacher. He was a colonel in the Union Army. He wasn't a colonel because he knew anything about battle tactics. He was a colonel because he was the first guy from his hometown to volunteer. Right? First guy in the recruiting office. They were like, oh, thank God we have a colonel. Next two guys were majors. I mean, that's pretty much how we have. But he was told, whatever you do, can't leave here. They said, the enemy will try to breach our line through you, and if they come through you, they'll gain the high ground. They'll come down on all of us from behind and wipe us out. They said, you are the extreme left edge of this line of 80,000 men that runs into this town over here called Gettysburg. So they spent the entire morning, early afternoon, laying up a rock wall. It's about 5 high.
Listen to this. It's
10
unbelievable.
yards long, flat rocks, and big stone right in the middle of it. 2:30 in the afternoon, the 15th and 47th Alabama charged up that wall. Chamberlain and his men of the 20th Maine pushed them back. They charged again. On the 4th charge, Chamberlain took a bullet, dead center, right in the belt buckle. Knocked him down. He realized he wasn't hurt. Got back up, kept fighting again, pushed him back down. 5th charge, they made it to the wall, fighting on both sides of the wall. White powder smoke, you couldn't see who was in. Finally disentangled, pushed them back down the hill a 5th time to find they're out of ammunition and down to 80 men. They'd started in Bangor, Maine 6 months earlier with 1,000 men. Started that morning with 300.
Listen to
down to
this.
80. That's just history. Chamberlain's brothers right under him saying, we're leaving, right? And he said, no, we're not going anywhere. And so Sergeant Tozier comes up, shall we sound the retreat? We will not be going anywhere. And they said, sir, we're out of ammunition. He said, have the men gather ammunition from the dead and the wounded. And they said, we did that last time. We're out. Right? So you moms think about this. A 12-year-old kid traveling with that group. He was their lookout. He had climbed a poplar tree. He said, they're reforming. They're being reinforced. And they looked down a meadow on the left, and Texas Division was coming over to join the 2 Alabama groups. And the kid said, here they come. Up the hill they come, firing their weapons, stopping behind trees to reload. His brothers right under him saying, do something, say something. They're right there, you know. And Chamberlain said, fix bayonets. He looked at him like he was nuts, and he yelled it again, fix bayonets. And up and down the line, you could hear the steel on the steel as these guys laid their knives on their empty weapons. Then he turned to Tozer and said, have the men execute a great right wheel. Swing to left first, do it now. Lieutenant Melcher had just walked up. He's a flag bearer. He said to Tozer, he said, what's a great right wheel? Tozer said, it's a charge. This crazy man's fixing the charge. Right? And before anybody could stop him, Chamberlain jumped up on the wall, swung his sword down the hill, opened the charge. They poured over the wall into a history most of the people in our country hadn't even heard, because 80 men without ammunition captured over 400 of the enemy. When they saw them coming over the wall, they thought, surely these aren't the same people we've been fighting, right? I mean, they thought they had been reinforced, and most of the Confederates put weapons down and ran. Chamberlain literally, 5 minutes later, passed a private guarding 100 men under an oak tree by himself, and the private said to Chamberlain, he said, sir, I have no ammunition in my weapon. Chamberlain said, don't tell them. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing people don't. This really happened. This really happened. This is in the book. But this is the part that people don't understand. Is that see, I always thought that because historians say that had Chamberlain not charged, the South would have won at Gettysburg. And if the South had won at Gettysburg, the South would have won the war and it'd been over by the end of the summer. And I always thought that if the South had won at Gettysburg, we'd be the North and the South. The historians say that our continent would look more like Europe. We'd be the North, the South, Texas is the desert Southwest. We've been several countries, Northwest Territories, several more, Canada at least 3, Mexico at least 2. And today, had Chamberlain not charged with no ammunition, historians say that we would be a continent of 9 to 13 countries, which means that when Hitler swept across Europe in the 1940s, there would not have existed the United States of America to stand in the breach. When Hirohito systematically invaded the islands of the South Pacific, there wouldn't have been a united anything, much less a country big enough, strong enough, powerful enough, wealthy enough, able to fight and win 2 wars on 2 fronts for the protection of the rest of the world. And whatever you think about what we do around the world today, the fact remains, we exist as we do. The United States of America exists as we do. By the way, this is the longest tenured government on the planet now. Did you know this? There are countries older than us, but as far as one continuous form of government, we are the longest, or the last, depending on how you look at it. And we exist as we do because of one 34-year-old school teacher and one move he made 150 years ago. This is the butterfly effect, and you are no less an example of the butterfly effect than Chamberlain was. Everything you do matters.
Well, everything you do matters. Now I'm going to step back to the other one real quick. And I want to end it with this. Back it up about 10 seconds here. Go right here. Here we go.
To show who's moved at what time, at what point in history, how far back are we going, to show who it really was who saved the 2 billion people, a number that continues to increase while we sit here. How far back can we go? And how far forward could we go in your life? How far forward could we go to show the lives that you'll touch? I mean, there are generations yet unborn whose very lives will be shaped and shifted by what you do tomorrow, and the next day, and the next, and the next, and the next, because everything you do matters. And the next,
You just hear what he said. Listen,
how far back can we go?
this is so important.
And how far forward could we go in your life?
This is huge.
How far forward could we go to show the lives that you'll touch? I mean, there are generations yet unborn whose very lives will be shaped and shifted by what you do tomorrow, and the next day, and the next, and the next, and the next, because everything you do matters. Every move you make, every action you take, not just for you, not just for your, not just for your hometown. Everything you do matters to all and forever.
So the question is, what can you do? What are you willing to do? Because there's a new sheriff in town in America. His name ain't Joe Biden. His name is the American Patriot. The American Patriot. Each one of us has been given gifts by God, from God, to do something. They might all be different. One's not more important than the other. We all have been given gifts and talents that we can do something. Maybe it's to do a podcast like this. Maybe it's to run for an office. Maybe it's to step up and be a leader. Maybe it's to be a better leader for your family. Maybe it's to help at at the polls. No, I don't know. I don't know. But I do know this.
Bottom line, more or less says that what you do will have an effect. I'm going to read chapter 3. Now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian. He left the flock to the far side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. There the angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within a bush. Moses saw that the bush was on fire. It did not burn up. So Moses thought, I will go over and see this strange sight. Why the bush did not burn up. The Lord saw that he had gone over to look. God called to him. Moses, Moses. Moses said, do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground. Then he said, I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob. At this Moses hid his face, because he was afraid to look at God. The Lord said, I have indeed seen the misery of my people. I have heard them crying out because of their slave driving, and I am concerned about their suffering. But I have come down to rescue them from the hand of the Egyptians, bring them up out of the land into a good and spacious land, a land flowing with milk and honey. Romans, the Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, and the Jebusites. And now, and I have seen the way the Egyptians are oppressing. Now, go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. Moses said to God, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh? The Israelites out of Egypt. God said, I will be with you. It will be a sign to you that I who have sent you. I brought the people out of Egypt who will worship God on this mountain. Moses said to God, suppose I go to the Israelites and say to them, the God of your fathers has sent me. And they answer me, what is this thing? Then what God? God said to Moses, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. I am has sent you. God also said to Moses, say to the Israelites, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob, has sent me to you. This is my name forever, the name you shall call me from generation to generation. Go assemble the elders of Israel and say to them, assemble the elders of Israel and say to them, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, appeared to me and said, I have watched it, have seen what has been done to you in Egypt. I have promised to bring you up out of your misery to the land of the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites, the land flowing with milk and honey. Elders of Israel, listen to you. And you and the elders are to go to the king of Egypt and say to him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us. Let us take a 3-day journey into the wilderness, offer sacrifices to the Lord our God. But I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go. He compels him. I will stretch out my hand and strike the Egyptians, and all the wonders that I will perform among them. After that, he will let you go. I will make the Egyptians favorably disposed to report their evil, so that when you leave, you will not go empty handed. Every woman is asked for you, and any woman living in her house, or articles of gold, of silver and gold, for food, which you will put on your sons and daughters, and so you will plunder the Egyptians. Moses. Gonna leave my film. I mean, I know God would found someone. Just think if Moses had led them out. Moses was his own. Where would the Israelites be? They'd still be in bondage. They'd still be slaves. God gives us all this. We all got to get to God. Okay, you get. But he gives us gifts for a reason. You, the Bible says, do with our gifts if we don't use them. Yes. Has God called you to do something? Hey, you don't mind. Why would he listen to me? I'm gonna be. Don't listen to me. Don't worry about it. And if you read more into Exodus, Moses says, "You mind to speak to people." I'm not a very eloquent talker. What God did, gave him someone to talk to. Aaron, speak for him. And Moses and Aaron, and their sister, they all worked together to do the job that God called them to do. Butterfly. He led the Egyptians out of, or sorry, the Israelites out of Egypt. 4 years, because they were hard-headed people. Everything we do has an effect on someone. I do doesn't affect anybody else. You got family? Everybody gets a family, right? Your choices only affect you. Look, you know, even if you don't have a family, the choices that you make affect somebody. God is giving something that He wants us to do. And if you're not sure about what that calling is, you should ask Him. Pray about it. He'll show you the way. years ago, before I even passed, we had nobody. Her was going in for her husband who was dead, so we kept searching. And every time I was in, someone, somebody would come in and answer it and say, yes. Okay, fine, if this is what you want me to do. I never graduated high school. Not many people. But, you know what? And I said, hey, you're gonna have to help me talk to them. We'll be knocking together my way. And I said, guess what? Because he made a what? It's what he wanted me to do. He had something he wanted me to do also. What are you doing? The gentleman said we've seen unprecedented times in this world today. Sustainable. Just want to fill their shoes. Just want to think about it. We're going to sit back and let this country be. Longest lasting government. Sure, there's, like you said, there's been countries that have been around longer, but they didn't have the same government the whole time. Why did America become such a great country? But, why did we become such a great country?
Believe it or not.
With God first. With God first, the country is built on God. Whoever says this country was built on God, fool. You can go back and read anything, read the Constitution. Faith in God.
There's a reason why our money says one nation under God, but they're trying to change that too.
Well, they didn't add that to the money until the 40s.
Yeah, but still, it's
You know why this country's crumbling today then? We think God, God doesn't lead our country anymore. It's led by God. The Constitution says we are guaranteed certain inalienable rights given to us by who? Huh? Who are they giving us to? Our Creator. They're given to us by our Creator. They don't believe that anymore. They don't live for God. We live in a very satanic country. But what are we going to do? Are we going to sit back? Sit back and let it unfold in our country? Or are we going to stand up and do something? Anybody ever thought God asked you to do something? God leading you to do something? Did you do it? We got a lot of things to think about. Think if that guy was on that battle, even then. Things would be a lot different. Because one man took courage, fought a whole army of men, with 80 men, and their ammunition. He stood up, wasn't afraid. Nowadays, you're afraid to offend somebody. Well, Jesus wouldn't offend anybody. That's what people say. He wouldn't offend anybody. What he did, he called the Pharisees himself, called them a bunch of vipers.
Mhm.
Come on, over from the table. That you made my house a bed of peace. And the Bible's more.
Well, when they brought the harlot to him, he told him, "Yeah, you without sin cast the first stone." And they all left. So I mean, they had to been some of them had to been offended when he said that.
He offended the Pharisees all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't like them. I mean, he didn't love them.
Yeah.
Today, it's proof me you don't love me. That's why a lot of marriages end up. When I tell people, what can I disagree on? It doesn't mean I don't like them. I don't love them. It just means that we still live together. We still love each other. According to today's society, if you don't agree with me, you don't love me, you hate me. You're hate me. When are we going to stand up? All of the growth in the people. I love that people. I don't really even care for today.
Mm. I've been in Facebook jail several times.
I haven't been Sunday, and I'm surprised I haven't. I notice a lot of things that I share don't get seen. But hey, we have people standing up. We have people doing things. We have people making ways. They're making it hard for them. But we got to join them. We got to fight for them. Knock down, drag out fight. Not the gun fight. Fighting back for it. Stand up for it. Stand up for what you know is right. Spread fear in the land. Love is so much. Right. So what else? That's the way it is. There's one county commissioner. I know he's gonna do a good job. But he wouldn't stand for what he believes. But more than one time, he finally got it. maybe got children in school. Maybe you can something that's going on in places.
Hmm.
And they gave you more sign. But there's slowly taking these things away. But it has to be taught. Comment that children today aren't taught songs. God bless America. America is beautiful. Songs that make me proud of you. God bless America, land that I love. Inside. These are the things that that taught us to love our country. Of taught hatred.
Yeah.
I didn't get long-winded again. The players kneeling during the national anthem. Love. Pink flag. Terrible. Everybody good. Everybody's given the same opportunity, right? Oh, no, that's not good. We all can do whatever we want. Guess what? Nobody's gonna need to do. You gotta work for it. You're not oppressed. You want something. It's your choice to go out and get it. Don't make everybody else feel bad because you can't be a millionaire. It's not my fault. I can't make you work. You have to work. You have to do it. No one else can do it for you. But we all have that opportunity. Every single one of us, and I don't care who we are. Our choice. No one else. Nobody should be made to feel bad or guilty because you can't do something. Even people who have disabilities. Go out and work.
Yep.
They achieve things. But they have the same opportunity.
A boy that worked at Lowe's for the longest time that had cerebral palsy. I don't know if he still works there because I don't go there as often. He,
So someone gave you.
Yep.
90 days. Years. Because someone made a choice. Make a
I was just, it's funny that you picked that video. I didn't even watch it, but I picked that to go with it.
Oh, and that's the same gentleman.
It's the same guy, yeah. It pretty much sums up what you're saying.
Can everyone see that? It says every single thing you do matters. You have been created as one of a kind. You have been created in order to make a difference. You have within you the power to change the world. And hey, answer the call to God. Answer it. See what He wants you to do. Here am I. Send me. David and Goliath. Got that? Shepherd boy. And 13, 14 years old. Everybody else was afraid of Goliath. Not David. There's nobody else to do it. I trust God. He'll take care of it. That stain smacking right between the eyes. Blessed Father, we thank you, Lord, for the message today. Lord, I know each and every one of us has a problem. And Lord, it might not be anything totally there, and I'm totally otherwise. Lord, I need way for whatever it is that you would have to do. Lord, I pray that each and every one of us here stand up for our Give us courage and strength, Lord, to live, do everything for you. In Jesus' name that I pray. Ever get sick, you gotta check out praying too.